Hi guys, how we all doing? Hope we're doing alright. We're going to have another spooky reaction video. We're going to Depths of Despair's channel. This one is 5 scary ghost videos to challenge your skepticism. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. If you wouldn't mind popping by his channel, dropping him a sub, I'd be grateful for that. The link is in the description. And while you're there, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up on this video, I'd be grateful for that as well. Thank you very much. Try and draw some views in. Share it about. Leave some comments. Even just your favourite emote will do. Try and draw some engagement in. Thank you very much. In the meantime, let's get the cans on, give it a watch, and let's hope we get scared.
Followed. On a late afternoon, a mother named Jasmine and her daughter can be seen rushing home after being followed by a creepy person. The strange person is caught on the doorbell camera following them to their door. But the mother noticed that at the same time as this event, another strange thing occurred.
So I'm sitting here looking at this Ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
Just after they got inside, this happened when the man arrived by the door. Watch closely.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door. I know you heard me. Get out front of my door.
The fuck?
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
What the fuck? You think if that was a person coming to have a look, you'd at least see them and see them having a nap to see what was going on, see what all the noise was about, like, but that's just fucking bizarre.
Due to the fear of being followed at the time, the mother didn't know.
But you'd think you wouldn't actually see anything, because you wouldn't have known which room they actually went in, or you'd think they wouldn't know. So just let them fucking get lost and wander off, but drawing attention by shouting at them through the camera probably wasn't the brightest idea, to be fair. It's like, hello, we're here.
Noticed the door opening on its own,
Well, that's
as
bizarre,
it stays open for a moment and then closes again. But this itself isn't what terrifies her the most. When she goes to check the door later, things get even creepier.
Yeah, so here's an update on what happened in the Ring camera footage when I was with my daughter the other day. And they stole my Ring camera, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, y'all, in the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. Look at that. But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door? Like,
No, me and I.
look at it. Like, pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like,
Bring
how?
on that creepy eye.
How?
Come on.
I don't know. I don't know. It don't make sense.
The door has been locked for years. The whole time Jasmine has been living there. So just how did it suddenly come open that time? Jasmine has no explanation as for what happened, but the more she investigates, the creepier it gets. Despite this, Jasmine is now determined to find out what's inside that room. She reaches out to property management staff and shows them the video, making them open the door to check what's inside. And things get a whole lot scarier. Watch closely.
Okay, yeah, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
Is it, I'm guessing it's empty then if the...
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
What the fuck? What are the kids' shoes?
Y'all, what the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? They have put kids' shoes up in there.
What the hell?
What the? So how did?
That's
So
bizarre.
hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like nah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember that thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not finna get close to this shit. But this is real snake skin. Oh my god! Look at this shit. You can see like, ooh. Oh
That's
creepy as.
Look at that shit.
Where is it?
Inside the room is a huge pile of children's shoes,
That's
which
just
really
mental,
shook
bro.
Jasmine to the core. This potentially implies something much more disturbing is going on than just something paranormal alone. After examining the shoes in detail, Jasmine is left freaked out after what she discovers among the pile.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in them pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to
Frozen
call it.
Warriors.
Those boots are my daughter's.
Really?
Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo, this is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
After seeing this, it really begs the question, just how did her daughter's
What the
boots
hell?
end up in this pile of shoes? And why is it just children's shoes? This,
That's
combined
the
with the fact there was a
creepy
guy
part of it.
following them to their door, really makes you think something very unsettling is going on. After finding out that nobody has had access to that room for years, Jasmine makes a disturbing realization.
But even the guy seemed a bit, I don't know, like put off when that door opened. He sort of staggered away from it.
Somebody in this
Mad.
building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. But my question is, though, why though? They're just putting shoes
Well,
in the room.
that's the thing, why?
It just none of
That's
this
just
shit makes sense to me right
fucked
now.
up.
Jasmine believes someone in the building must have access to that room and is stealing shoes and placing them inside.
So he seems to panic a bit there when the door opens. Like, I don't know if he's,
Shoes in the room, like
if he knows who is in there or.
it just none of this shit makes sense to me right now.
It's weird.
Jasmine
Like,
believes someone in the building
he
must
sort of
have
looks
access
and
to
then
that room and is
panics,
stealing
like-
shoes and placing them inside. Property management have informed her.
whereas if you think, if he wasn't sure and she's shouting through the mic, you might have thought it was her, but you'd think he would approach it if that's the case, if that's what he's there for. It's a whole fucking weird situation.
Now all
It's-
the shoes have been
it's just
moved,
fucked up.
and they plan to change the locks on the door so that it remains locked for good. They told her to remain vigilant and see if her camera captures anything in the meantime. So Jasmine decides to take matters into her own
God,
hands by
beating
setting
them.
up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here? I put them here as bait, right? Bought some real cheap shoes, just, little kids' shoes or whatever. But what I did was, I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too, but look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it. I hope nobody else see it, but
Jasmine thinks whoever decides to take these boots and enters the room will be the culprit responsible for all the other theft in the building, including her Ring camera. She records the hallway for 2
I can't believe
nights
they
and
nicked that
nothing
camera.
happens.
Well, I can't. but-
Until day 3, when the camera captures this.
Which? No, there is someone creeping in and out. What the fuck? What is this? Did that just move by itself?
Out of nowhere, one of the boots just moves on its own. It appears to jump up and land in front of the other one, almost as if it took a step forward on its own. This immediately scared her next-door neighbor to the core, after witnessing it firsthand. But after hearing her story, it only gets worse. Supposedly, she had opened her door to look outside after hearing a baby crying loudly outside her door. After a few seconds, she steps closer to the locked door and realizes the sounds are coming from inside the room, which scares her, so she walks back. And that's when the boot suddenly moves forward on its own. There's no audio of a baby crying in the video, so it's hard to say if she did hear it. But it does appear as though something...
Hold on. So that was a neighbor. So the door in question was the one in the corner. Well, our neighbor looks freaky as fuck as well. What the fuck?
Caught her attention with the way she came out of her house and started looking around for something.
And why does that move?
Either way, it doesn't provide an explanation for the creepy boot that moved on its own. Ever since this day, Jasmine has thrown the boots out, as they left her deeply terrified. Shortly after this, the property management finally put a lock on the door. And when Jasmine makes an update video to show this,
is that it? That's
something
the lock.
horrifying happens.
Okay, y'all, so update. As you can see,
Might as well not fucking bother.
put a lock on the door. And whoever's in there.
No, another door is opening and shutting.
The fuck? Just.
What the
After
fuck is
showing
going
the
on
lock
in this
now
place?
installed on the door, all of a sudden another door next to it, which was also locked the whole time, begins to open by itself, before closing on its own again as she steps closer. Jasmine quickly returns to her room, freaked out by this whole ordeal. However, since then, no updates have been provided, so it's unclear what exactly is going on. Until further notice, this video is a very creepy mystery.
That is fucking weird, that, man. I haven't got a clue what's going on there. And he put number 4 on that video as well as this one, which confuses even more when they said there was 5 videos in the title. But yeah, what the hell's going on there, guys? Like, what the fuck is that? Genuinely lost for words with that shit. Like, let us know what you guys make of it all. That's just got me fucking bamboozled out, like.
The warehouse. On June the 28th of 2025, a man named Lewis started hearing many strange noises inside his workplace. He works at an external warehouse of a club, and just recently many employees reported hearing strange noises inside the place. They didn't pay much attention to it at first, but the sounds quickly grew louder and more consistent. So on one of his shifts, Lewis decides to head down into this part of the warehouse alone after hearing some sounds.
As you do.
And pulls his phone out to capture this.
O sea, está súper rarísimo. No sé qué habrá sido, la verdad. Pero donde más se escucha es ahí arriba y la neta me están temblando las piernas para subir. No, no mames. Algo se está moviendo ahí arriba. No mames.
Oh, fuck. What the hell was that?
No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No manches. No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? No mames. No mames. Esto fue lo que se movió.
Just slid along the rail.
Me está temblando la mano. Ay. Tengo las orejas hasta calientes. Aquí no. Pues aquí nadie tiene acceso. O sea, no sube nadie. O sea, ahorita les voy a enseñar que no hay nada. Nada, ni nadie aquí.
It's like a fucking prison cell with bars on the door.
De hecho, que está como cerrada. Aquí. No hay nada. Miren aquí de este. No mames, no mames, no mames. ¿Qué fue eso?
He seems legit, this guy, like.
No mames, no mames. La verdad es que esta luz que está acá fue la que me hizo. No hay nadie.
Man is dizzy, I know that much. What's that?
No mames. No mames.
The fuck?
¿Qué fue eso? No, no manches.
Another peekaboo.
Objects move around on their own, and behind a closed door, a dark shadow figure is seen peeking out at him. Lewis then runs out of there in a panic. He has no idea what may have caused the events in the building, but is still investigating each day.
Creepy stuff was. He didn't really try and open that door or anything to have a look properly, but weird shit, man. Entertaining. Let us know if you think it's legit.
Abandoned school. On March the 24th of 2025, a man named Miguel was working the night shift as a security guard for an old abandoned primary school located somewhere in Managua, Nicaragua. The school has been abandoned for over a year, but still has many valuables inside. The owner is planning to sell the whole property, so until then, Miguel is tasked with the night watch, as well as feeding 4 of the school dogs. Before the school was constructed, the area was used as a sanctuary in the Nicaraguan Civil War. Nearby, many bodies of soldiers were burned after death. Late one night, while Miguel was patrolling the school grounds, he noticed something creepy in one of the classrooms and quickly took a picture.
Another peekaboo.
Behind a wall, a creepy pale-looking face can be seen looking towards him. On another night, he decided to record a tour of the facility during a late night.
Why do they just peekaboo? Like, oh. So that millions of
When he
times.
captures something chilling.
Sí da miedo. De hecho, por aquí inicio porque por acá me queda cerca la torre de control. Si veo algo o me pasa algo acá, yo salgo corriendo a mi torre de control y ahí me enllavo. Pero como les seguía diciendo, este lugar es un poco sano.
There's a creepy face peekaboo
can
in
be
there.
seen looking out from behind a
That
door,
looks like one of his
and then the
mates.
door in the distance opens by itself. The very next night, he would see something that shook him to the very core. Watch closely.
Entonces, ¿qué es eso que se escucha? ¿Qué es eso que se escucha? Bueno. Hola, 100
What
puta.
the hell?
Hola, 100 puta.
The dog doesn't seem that bothered, like.
Puta gente.
A creepy figure can be seen moving quickly towards him on the second floor. Miguel was terrified and had to take a few days off after
Might
what
just
he
be
had seen.
people, though, like,
A
I
few
don't know.
months later, he would be continuing part of his tour, showing the classrooms when this happens.
Y este sería la última aula que reviso en el rondín. Ah, como pueden ver, pues está un poco descuidada porque aquí han guardado las cosas que el colegio antes usaba. Me escuché algo, pero no sé qué fue. Bueno, pues la 100 puta. Uy, fue la 100 puta.
Off again.
No jodas. Ojalá que lo haya grabado. Ojalá que lo haya grabado.
A chair comes sliding across the floor behind Miguel, and he just runs to the other side of the school, not wanting to go near that classroom again. However, a few nights later, the moment he returns, he
There seems to be
notices the
ongoing
lights
saga, this,
flickering,
like.
then captures something chilling.
Checando tartamudo del asustado que estoy. Ahora
Somebody
mira
walking
cuando
past the other
me
side.
alejo. Mira. Mira, mira, ya viste. Mira. Ahora mira cuando me acerco. Mira. Nada. Nada.
It looked like there was somebody walking past the other side. when he
Nada,
first
ahora
looked.
mira ahorita que es que estoy tartamudeando.
Someone or something bangs on the window. Miguel was getting to the point where he couldn't bear it anymore.
Yeah,
So
I think it's just people tapping the piss, to be fair.
eventually he showed all his footage to his employer and demanded that he have someone else work on shift with him so he isn't completely alone in this place. But in the end, real ghost or not, you be the judge. If
Yeah, I think that's just people tapping the mic.
you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com,
especially if you're working on your
or
own,
tag
but
us on
I
TikTok
think it's
at
just
Depths of
idiots.
Despair YT. The Rake. A man named Robert White from Williamsburg, Virginia was relaxing out on his front porch late one night, staring off into the woods and enjoying the nature,
What the fuck?
when he hears what sounds like something moving in the woods. And as he looks
Potato
around, he
can,
notices
please.
a pair of glowing eyes staring right at him.
That's pretty shittifying, like. The Mothman again?
Alright, no lie. I'm on my back porch. I heard someone stomping in the woods. Something huge.
You'd be more concerned now it's moved, like.
As Robert looks closely, what looks like a pale grey humanoid figure with
That is
bright
fucking
glowing orange
horrible.
eyes can be seen lurking up in the trees. Before hiding as it gets noticed, Robert then decides to call out to it when this happens.
Show yourself. I stood my ground. I saw your eyes. The eyes were not visible. I couldn't see anything. I had my flashlight on. I couldn't see anything. This thing is big. I'm not that high off the ground, but I'm high enough to where I thought it couldn't attack me until I saw how high its eyes were.
As he looks closely at it, the creature suddenly fades into the darkness, and then it can be heard quickly approaching him. Robert swiftly turns around and enters his house, not daring to find out what happens if this thing gets too close to him. Ever since that night, he never saw it again.
Weird. That's pretty creepy, that, like. Legit or not, I don't know, but pretty creepy regardless. You think there'd be more of a reaction once it disappeared and you could hear it moving, like you'd think, hold on, it's coming towards us.
All alone. This next video was taken over 8 years ago, and not much context is provided except for the fact that the man lives alone in the house, which appears to be haunted. It started out with some banging sounds and occasional knocking, and then things started moving on their own, and one night he captures this.
The fuck?
The hell? At first I thought he'd done it with the front two, but that one's moving as well and it seems a bit out of arm's reach. So I'm not sure now. Seems to be a lot of shit going on here. It's making us dizzy as well. Cupboards, chairs, lights. Is that his hand moving that?
What's happening?
All sorts of objects can be seen moving all over the place in the house. The man, being used to most of the activity, doesn't panic much, but isn't sure what is causing these events. So is his house really haunted, or is it just an intricate ruse? You be the judge. Now, if you want to see a man...
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on there. I mean, pretty much everything that could move moved in that last one, which was a bit bizarre. But like I said initially, I thought he'd flick the lights. But then when he got into the hall, there was one moving that seemed a little bit out of arm's reach, like, but everything else could have possibly been manipulated. But let us know what you guys make of it all. There were some good clips there, actually. Pleased with that one. Thank you very much, Depths of Despair. As I said at the beginning, drop by his channel, drop him a sub, hit the thumbs up on this video, throw some views in, share it around. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one and getting scared again. Good stuff. Thank you very much, guys.